Hi friends, this is Angela with Wildvioletsart. I almost gave you my work name. um, Thank you for joining me tonight, or if you're watching later, that's great as well. Tonight is Fri-Yay Kit-Together. So every week I'm going to be showing you a different kit from Stampin' Up. They're all-inclusive kits. If it's not one of their kits, it's also one of their paper pumpkins. So the last Friday of the month, I'll be showing that month's paper pumpkin and we'll put it together. If you're here, give me a shout out. I'll try to watch for comments. I'm new to this Facebook Live, so thank you for your patience. And we don't have anybody watching football or gaming tonight, so maybe the camera will do a little bit better. So thanks for your patience on that as well. Okay, so tonight we're going to put together a Christmas tag kit. And this is the Christmas gifting kit. And again, it's all inclusive. It includes the block, string, anything that you're going to need. It includes a Stampin' Spot, and tonight we're going to be using shaded spruce. And then of course you have your stamps that are great for holidays. Just for you, Merry Christmas, from our home to yours. There's a to and from. There's Merry Christmas, okay, with love, enjoy, for someone special, a little something for a friend. So, great sentiments. And again, a great little box. This can be used again for gifts. You can actually gift these tags to a friend if you're actually not going to need it for yourself, or you have a coworker, or just someone that needs a little cheering up. Okay, let's start this kit. Okay, as a reminder, all you need is a pair of scissors to open up and cut string. Everything else is included. Okay. All right, so the first thing we're going to get into is the instructions. And as a reminder, they've done a great job of giving colored instructions. So we have this kit instructions, or this tag instructions, this one, and it looks like it just tells you on this one what is included in each one of the tags. And of course you have a picture of what it's supposed to look like when you're done. So in this kit, we have 9 tags, and the colors are basic black, macaron, real red, shaded spruce, and black foil. Okay, so let's get started. So for the first kit, we're going to put together the first tag. I keep saying that. We need, well, these are fun. These are actually little gift. See, I've never put this together, so this is a new for me too. So it looks like there you can put a little bit of money and you can put tags on the tree. This is going to be fun. Okay, so we're going to need these. And, oh, these are big. How fun. Okay. So we're going to need these. And in here is your block and your festive string. Great Christmas colors. And then this looks like it's for the greetings. So we're going to need these. I'll just put together one. And then this is for the back. So we'll need one of these. And I don't think we need any of this. This is for the other ones. Okay. And we've got our little glue dots. As a reminder, they have sticky on both sides, so they're on a little piece of plastic, and there's a side that you would take the adhesives off. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is open up the little Stampin' Spot. And I only open up one side so I don't lose the lid, but everybody can do it the way they want to. And I just cut along there, and then I can easily open it up. Okay, so we're going to need Just For You. I usually like to stamp first, and then I can put it together. And again, I try to line up my verse on the grid, and then I line up my block on the grid. Looks like I have it just a little wonky. There we go. And then of course we've got our dimensionals. And we're going to need 12 inches of red. So one of the nice things about the grid paper is there's a little scale at the bottom. So we've assembled all the parts that are needed. Okay. With the exception of the verses. So we'll need the red one. And they always give you an extra. So there's actually 4 here, and you've got 3 tags each. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, and then I need the to and from. Sorry about the wiggling that's happening. It looks like I probably need to find a different mounting system, and I'll work on that. This whole Facebook Live is a learning lesson. Don't know if any of you do it, but every week I learn a little something new. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. All right, so we've got our tag, and it looks like we're supposed to use a couple of glue dots on the back of this. And I'm supposed to take this out. Now, I don't know about you, but something as pretty as this, I'm thinking that needs to go on another tag just using basic cardstock. That's great. So definitely saving that. Okay. So this goes just under the stag. And then the verse goes over the top using dimensionals. Oops, grabbed too many. All right. Then this goes behind, which is fabulous. It's great for the guys in your life, I'm thinking. And then what they want you to do is you can either tie it. I tend to just loop it in half, thread it through, and then you can tie it on the gift. Then this, you can put money or a gift card. And I'm going to use a couple of glue dots to make sure I've got the glue dots in the right place. I need to get rid of something on my, there we go. Okay. So if you want to buy this kit tonight or this weekend, and you decide there's other things that you want, please use my host code and I'll send you embellishments this coming week. And so you'll get them in the mail in just a few days. All right, there's our first tag. Looks great. And don't forget, we're going to save this and use it for later on something else. So I'll post some pictures on my blog of the tags that we make tonight, and then some alternates to use with this, because that's just really pretty. I definitely can use it for something else. Okay, let's go on to the next tag. So the next one is going to be the star. Okay, so I'll need the red, and I'll need this, and another item that can be used for a tag. Very holiday. And then little sprigs. And I need the red string again, 12 inches. And Stampin' Up! Has the greatest little snips. I've just love them because they're great for fussy cutting. They've got a really sharp tip, so they're good for at the very end. They are great to use. Okay, so now we've got, I forgot to grab my, need to wash. So they also, Stampin' Up! Also has these chamois, which this looks deplorable, but it's great. It doesn't leave any fibers on my stamps, which is great. And so it's a good way to wash off your rubber stamp or your photopolymer stamps. So, oh, we're going to need this to and from again. So we need the Merry Christmas. I keep these and I just keep placing the stamps back on it, because if you look at it here closely, you'll notice there's a faint little burst there, and it tells you where the stamp goes. So if you've got something missing, you can say, oh crud, where's my to and from? But all right, again, I'm going to line up my stamp, and then I'm going to line up my block. There you go. Okay, so on this one we need the black. All right. Don't throw any of this stuff away. These little Stampin' spots come in really handy. So you'll notice that sometimes your ink starts separating on the photopolymer. So I just rub it, and then it starts getting used and it gets better about not separating. Looks like it's still doing it. See if I can get it to stop doing that. So I'm rubbing my hand across it to get it so that it's not brand new. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Perfect. We need another to and from. Whenever you're stamping, expect to have inky fingers. So if you're new to this, don't be surprised if you end up with ink all over the place. It's just part and parcel. with rubber stamping, even photopolymer stamping, and you will find that you've got ink on your fingers. It washes off whenever you take a shower, so it's not like it's permanent. Okay, so we've got our verse, and we've got our tag. So this one, the sprig goes here, so we'll use the glue dots for that. Just 2 is needed. Okay, and following the directions, just going to put the sprig here, and then using the dimensionals, and I'll place it right over the sprig. Back it up against this. It's got a little hole in the top, so you just line up those holes. You know, if you want to, these tags are so cute, you could even mail them as a card, or instead of a card, and just put them in an envelope, because it looks like they're just the right size to go in our envelopes. Yep, it's 5" by 3½, so it'd go in the envelope just fine, and they'd get a gift, and then they'd also get this really cute. They can use the gift tag again. Another tag finished. Isn't that cute? Oh, I should have done enjoy. I didn't follow the instructions. Let's see. Well, it's a good thing there are extras. So let me find enjoy. I'm going to rub it with my finger first, so it doesn't have that new whatever finish that's on there that makes it, the ink, separate. There we go. Very cute. Something about this green ink that it's just it's getting me good today. All right, there we go. Second tag, so cute. All right, now the last one is going to be a cute little Christmas card or Christmas tree, and another element that I can use for something else. And this one is going to use the black with the little green and red stars, so hopefully you can see that. It's got kind of a shine to it, so it's really pretty. And we're going to need 12 inches of the little baker's twine. Looks like I was pulling on the wrong end. So you're thinking maybe this is too early for Christmas tags, but you never know. I like to be prepared. I've already been doing Christmas cards now for about a month, and while it feels a little early, When I'm all done, I have enough Christmas cards for all the family and friends that I need to send them to. Okay, so we need a tag and we need this sprig, which is really pretty. Looks like pine boughs. Very cool. All right, now we need the new verses. And this one will be with love. And a little something for a friend. So this has two pieces of acetate. One is thin, which keeps it from sticking to anything else. And the other one is a lot thicker, and that's where all the little verses are printed on. So hopefully you can see that. So this is a lot thinner, but the two of them keeps them from getting dusty, or I've got cats, so cat hair. All right, let me set this up. And what did I do? Oh, I didn't take the with love. So I'm going to need the with love as well. Once again, I'm just going to rub my thumb over that to kind of get rid of that new, whatever it is that they finish these with. And start with the verse. This is a cute little verse. And I set it there just for a second, so that it gives a chance for the ink to sink in. And then we're going to get another one of the little circles. This is such a pretty green for Christmas. So just as a reminder, it's shaded spruce. Great Christmas color. Christmas green. Okay. See how easy these are. I know a lot of my nieces and nephews, and they're hard to buy for. And I think cash or a gift card is happily received. It's a little bit tougher, I think, nowadays, especially with Amazon at everyone's fingertips. They can just buy anything they want. Okay, so this sprig, just need two of these again. Looks like I accidentally lifted the glue dot. Okay. Guess there's a top and a bottom. Using dimensionals for my verse again. Place it across the front. All right, and we're done. Just tuck some money or a card in there. With these great tags. for anyone. And then you've got these goodies that you can use to make your own tags. Stampin' Up's got a great tag punch that works really well for making quick tags. So again, this is it's the Christmas gifting kit, and it makes 9 tags, and you can see they're pretty substantial. They're not the little tiny ones that you buy in the store, so they're great decoration for a package, or they can be hung on a tree, or they can be sent in place of a card. So I think it's a great tag and a great use for it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to go ahead and post this to YouTube if you want to watch it again. And have a great weekend. And thank you for joining me for my Fri-Yay Kit-Together.